UConn women's basketball broadcast on SNY, brought to you by Chick-fil-A Tri-States. So a look at the Big East standings. 3 games to go, including tonight's for the Huskies, and UConn has a 2-game lead on Villanova. And the now familiar 5 for UConn for the 15th game in a row. On the right, St. John's has had this same starting lineup for all but 1 game this season. It's a very experienced, very upperclassmen and graduate student-laden team for the Red Storm. Gino Auriemma looking for his 48th career win over St. John's against just 8 losses. Joe Tartamella recently got his 200th career victory, the 4th active Big East coach with 200 wins or more at his or her school. So it's 19-7 St. John's against 24-4 UConn. The final game of the season at the XL Center for the Huskies. UConn and the home whites. And we're underway.
And the crowd has showed up for the last game here at XL.
Not that we're shocked about that.
No, they've been great all season long.
Here's Griffin. Steps between 2 defenders. Shot won't go. Raven Peoples, 20 with the rebound for St. John's.
She lost her footing halfway through that move.
Here's Mimi Reed, cut off by Griffin on defense. Jayla Everett, leading scorer for the Red Storm, misses her first shot. Nika Mule out in transition for UConn. She'll slow it down. And drive all the way to the rim. That doesn't go. And a second rebound quickly for Peoples.
Terrific box out by Peoples, keeping Edwards on her back.
Shot misses by Kadaja Bailey. And the fans still stand a minute in, waiting for the first points of the ballgame.
UConn making the fans work here.
Foul on Peoples underneath. And Meg, we've said it many times, where would this team be without Lou?
They would not be 4th in the country, that's for sure. She's just been so steady. The way that she has is remarkable.
So Dorka Juhas at the free throw line. The foul is on Jillian Archer for St. John's, and Juhas missed both ends of the free throws. So Huskies will inbound the ball with a 20-second shot clock to work with. Griffin took a step. That'll be a turnover by UConn.
And the crowd's going to continue to have to work.
Mimi Reed, the grad student from the Bronx, New York. Now Jillian Archer, transfer from Georgetown. Everett got away on a screen from Mule. In the corner, Bailey got it. That's a 3. Kadaja Bailey gets the first score of the ball game, and it goes for St. John's.
You know, being taken out of that starting lineup, she's in there when it matters.
See if UConn can get a bucket here. Griffin will get a foul. That's the second foul quickly on Jillian Archer, so she will go to the bench for the Red Storm. And Danielle Patterson will come into the ball game. Now Aubrey Griffin at the free throw line, looking to get the Huskies on the board.
It's a huge problem for St. John's to have Archer now on the bench with 2 fouls. Presumably won't play much the rest of this first half.
So Aubrey Griffin, 2 for 2 at the free throw stripe. Fans can take a seat.
It's just, it means so much to this team, not only to have someone of her caliber who can step in and help, but just emotionally it's a lift.
Patterson cut off, defended by Mule. 7 on the shot clock. He spins around enough to get a shot off. It goes right to Ducharme. Nice defense by Everett to keep Griffin from getting away. Ducharme around the rim and in for her first bucket of the game, and it's for 3.
I love it. That girl is not shy. Right in the game and drains it.
So UConn with its first lead of the basketball game. Fun to watch tonight is going to be Nika Mule against Jayla Everett on defense for UConn. Here's Bailey. She'll drive over Lopez Seneschal and get it. After being 0 for their last 5 shots, Bailey gets one in.
What a great take by Bailey. The screen came on her right side. Defense was cheating.
Edwards drives between defenders and in. So a 2-point UConn lead as we have crossed midway already in this first quarter in Hartford. Drake steps back as Lopez Seneschal stumbled and is limping a little bit. Peoples will get the rebound. Patterson cuts, can't get the shot to go, gets a second chance, and makes it. Every Husky fan very happy to see a player wearing 33 in white tonight back on the court for UConn. So tie ball game at 7. Pass intended for Ducharme, but easily read by Jayla Everett for St. John's. That's the fifth UConn turnover already. And Everett makes him pay at the other end with a 3.
A streaky shooter. If she gets in a run.
Edwards. No, and good box out for the rebound by Patterson for St. John's.
Yeah, St. John's has done an outstanding job on the defensive boards thus far.
Drake from outside. No, and Everett will crash the boards and get the rebound. Here's Patterson again. That goes. Danielle Patterson, the grad student from Brooklyn. Ooh, collision on the floor. And 2 of 2 from the free throw line for Mule. Peoples already got 5 rebounds in the ball game. 10 to shoot. Bailey into traffic and is going to draw a foul and get the bucket. Kadaja Bailey, the 5th-year senior.
She said, I got a freshman on me. I'm going to take this. I thought the foul should have been on Lopez Seneschal.
Actually called it on Ducharme. Preseason All Big East team pick adds the extra there and extends the Red Storm lead. There's Uhas. Lopez Seneschal for 3. Lou's on the board with a triple for UConn.
She had been awfully quiet prior to that shot. It's her first shot of the game.
I have a feeling St. John's and Joe Tartamella are going to make her work awfully hard for every shot she gets tonight, right?
Absolutely.
There's Bailey. That's for 3 and got it. Patterson.
See, she's a freshman. She should have taken that open lane to the basket.
And Mule gets the 3. Mule right with Bailey.
That's one way
Patterson.
to put it.
Got it for 3 with 5 seconds to go. Get the ball to Lou. The heave from just inside half court is wide right. Well, if you are Joe Tartamella and St. John's, you couldn't have asked for a better start. It's a team that shoots 35% from 3, and in the first quarter alone, they were 57% from beyond the arc. Huskies have the ball to start the second. Maria, what did Gino have to say in the huddle?
Well, Alan, he told his team in that last timeout, we aren't tough enough. Do you understand the meaning of that word? How do you do this every game where you get bullied around before you do what you're supposed to?
Well, looking for a little response here from his team to start this second period. There's Patterson from beyond the arc and got it! Danielle Patterson running back down the court with a finger in the air.
St. John's has done a good job of taking them out of what they want to do.
Lee Edwards missed the shot. Aubrey Griffin with a great rebound. Now Lopez Seneschal for 3.
Lopez Seneschal bailing them out.
Patterson gets away from Edwards, and then Edwards regains and blocks. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 for UConn. Edwards takes it all the way herself and missed. And then a foul on UConn underneath. So wasted effort there, and on top of that, Mule picks up her 2nd foul.
Although in that Villanova game, Mule picked up her 3rd foul in the first quarter. And I was sitting behind the bench, I heard Gino say, one of his staff said, hey, get her out, she's got 3 fouls. And he said, I don't care.
5 to shoot. Bailey closed out well by Griffin. There's Patterson, blocked by Edwards.
And we've talked about it earlier in this game. Their defense, they make big plays when they have to.
So how you turn the momentum in a game like this after a defensive stop, you get a bucket. And Uhas fights for position in the paint. Everett, tough take to the rim and it won't fall. Gets the tip, comes back to her, And there's a whistle, a bucket, and a foul.
And that's a foul on Nika Mule. That's number 3. See, the problem is, you saw it there. Mule let the kid got by Mule, and then Mule just backed up. You got to go get the rebound.
And here is Jayla Everett, leading scorer for the Red Storm, 9th in the Big East in scoring.
I give Everett the credit there for tracking down that offensive rebound.
Trying to make the right read here was Aaliyah Edwards handling the ball. She'll try to post up on Peoples. Under, up, and in.
What a strong take, and there's no way Raven Peoples can guard Aaliyah Edwards in that low post.
Here's Drake for 3.
I mean, wide open.
And a foul on St. John's, away from the ball. Technical on St. John's. Going to be on Unique Drake. He will get it explained to us. Or maybe a little taunting call on the Unique Drake.
Well, it's funny. It was nice of the official Meadow Overstreet to come over and tell me a technical foul in number 1, and I said, for what? And she goes, I don't know.
Yeah, she wasn't. She was the one that
didn't
called
take it, but
right.
I made a motion with my hands, like, was she talking?
Yeah.
And she goes, I think so.
Yeah. Eric Bruton made the call, and the free throws being made here by Lopez Seneschal. So Drake with the technical foul. That is Danielle Cosgrove, 13, coming into the ball game for Raven Peoples for St. John's. And UConn here now after the free throws with the basketball and a chance to cut into this Red Storm lead. Lopez Seneschal couldn't get the shot away. Uhas cut off in traffic. Big left step, way strong with the shot.
This has been a struggle for Uhas all game.
Yeah, she's having a tough night so far.
You know, let's remember, she hurt her ankle on Friday before the Villanova game this past Saturday, fought through it.
They're defending Jayla Everett. 8 to shoot. Here's Drake on Ducharme. Way strong. Good job by Ducharme not to get a foul called on her there. Lopez Seneschal with a skip and a hop, and that's going to be a step too many. I know
yeah,
that,
it looked like
that's
a
your
walk,
acknowledgement
right?
that, yeah, I hate to say it, but that was a foul.
I mean, it was
travel.
a good take, but she took an extra step.
Patterson from outside, got it. Danielle Patterson.
Unconscious from out there.
Leading scorer in the ball game now with 13 for the Red Storm. She's 3 of 3 from outside. Lopez Seneschal drives and takes it all the way in, and a foul will be called.
Smart take to the basket there.
Make it 11. Bailey guarded by Edwards. Now Cosgrove. Drake from the corner for 3, over everything, right into the hands of Edwards. Remember, Nika Mule on the bench for UConn with 3 fouls. Griffin tries to post up, gets double teamed, kicks to a wide open Uhas. Got it for 3! Uhas with the steal. And there'll be a foul on Everett. Huge, that's her 3rd. UConn with a 6-0 run. And inbound the ball here with 1:01 to go. Trailing by now just 3. Good to have Janae Coakley in the studio with us tonight. She and Kara Walters have all the first half highlights and analysis. The UConn women's basketball halftime show. Here is Reed with the basketball. 10 to shoot. Driving on Griffin. They're going to call a foul on Griffin on that. Cosgrove, running by Ducharme. Drake drives, blocked by Uhas.
What a block by Uhas.
Only 4 on the timer for St. John's to work with. Stolen away by Ducharme, but she couldn't contain it inbounds. And that's going to give the ball back to the Red Storm. Just 3 seconds to go on the timer. No possession ruled there. Cosgrove gets away from Ducharme. What a nice bucket by Danielle Cosgrove.
Perfectly executed.
5 seconds to go in the period. Lopez Seneschal, way short. Cosgrove has the ball. Griffin steals it away, but can't get the shot off.
Thanks, Alan. I just spoke with St. John's head coach Joe Tartamella, and he said we have to play the same way we just did in the second half, continue to be aggressive. He's happy with the rebounding, how they handled changing defenses while still able to make shots, but he said we're going to have to manage foul trouble, and that's a concern.
Yeah, do have their leading scorer, Jayla Everett, number 4, with 3 fouls. Nika Mule back on the floor for UConn, starting this third quarter with 3 fouls. Here's Mimi Reed, cut off by Juhas, looking for room, blocked by Juhas. Gets her own rebound. And Juhas gets the rebound taken away by Peoples, but it goes to Griffin. There is Juhas, no, and Patterson with the rebound.
Not a bad 3 on the trail there on the break.
There's a turnover by St. John's.
You know, UConn only had 6 assists on their 9 field goals.
Lee Edwards on the floor, gets the ball to Mule, has all kind of time, lets the 3 go and makes it.
That's a way to make her presence felt here to start the second.
7 to shoot. Bailey drives on Juhas, blocked. Peoples crashes the boards and it's knocked away to Lopez Seneschal. Griffin runs. How did she catch that ball? Edwards will fight for the rebound, tie it up. It'll be UConn basketball. Jayla Everett back into the ball game for St. John's. Lopez Seneschal gets fouled on the inbounds play. St. John's shot 53% from 3. They shoot 35% from 3 for the season. You got to figure they're going to cool off a little bit. 6 to shoot. Knocked away from Patterson. Hit the bottom of the backboard from Reed, and it'll be out of bounds off St. John's. UConn basketball.
He called a foul.
Did he call a foul under there?
On Peoples.
That's her 3rd. Jillian Archer has 2 and spent a long time on the bench in the first half. One of the team leaders for the Red Storm. Archer in here guarding Edwards. Lopez Seneschal. No. Mule gets the rebound and up and in.
That's what Mule needs to do.
Here's Bailey. Cut off by Griffin. Juhas comes up with the basketball. Numbers. They'll get it to Mule. Back to Juhas. She'll slow it down. Edwards trails the play. Into Juhas. Got away from Bailey and got the bucket. Timeout, St. John's. Patterson from beyond the arc. No. And Griffin will get the rebound. Halfway through quarter number 3, a period that's been all UConn so far. Juhas calls for the ball, gets it. Nice pass in, nice bucket. So 11-0 UConn in this period. Here's Everett, tries to get a step on Edwards. Edwards gets hammered and will draw the foul. They are 0 for 7 from the floor in the third quarter and 0 for 3 from outside. Credit UConn's defense for some of that, for sure.
Better movement and offense right now.
Mule, nice pass underneath to Edwards. Bailey tried for the swipe, missed it. And by the way, I think Nika Mule came out of the locker room after sitting a lot of that second quarter, a little fired up.
You think?
There's Everett. Got it for 3. And St. John's is on the board in this third period. Jayla Everett. Here's Ducharme into the ball game for UConn. She'll stop, get blocked. Patterson got a hand on the ball. Patterson's ahead of the field. Griffin got back, and they'll call the foul. Missed the first. Danielle Patterson, 6'2". She's been one of the standouts tonight for the Red Storm.
Don't know how she didn't get called for a walk.
Charm, wide right. Edwards is going to get called. They're going to go review this. They're going to call Aaliyah Edwards for a foul and then go to the monitor and look at it.
It wasn't intentional.
So having a look here to see that left elbow rather down, appeared to catch Unique Drake. All right, you step off the headset and find out what the call is. By the reaction of the St. John's players, I'm going to say they've upgraded this.
You can see Morgan Valley's reaction.
I mean, Aaliyah's not even looking that way. Gino's not happy either, so Kadaja Bailey will shoot the free throws, and then the Red Storm will have the ball.
Give Kadaja Bailey credit.
Bailey's played too many games to get rattled by that.
UConn's toughness over the course of the year, this would be an example of a possession where they need to be tough.
Drake drives on Mule and gets the bucket.
Smart take there by Drake. Mule doesn't want to commit her fourth.
Mule lets it go. Got it for three.
And if you notice, UConn's offense, they're moving so much better without the ball.
Worked on that a lot at shoot-around earlier today, this afternoon here at the XL Center.
Although we didn't see it in the first half.
No. Bailey, not Bailey, that's Everett, who got the foul and the bucket. Second on Dorka Juhas.
Nice, you know what, that was a good up fake to get Juhas in the air. There was one foul, yeah. She got her twice.
And here's Jayla Everett, fifth-year senior from St. Louis, adds the extra. Edwards, yes.
It's been a long time since Edwards hit a good 12-footer.
Inside of a minute to go, quarter number 3. Patterson tries to drive. Well defended by Edwards. Still got it to the rim, and another offensive board and a nice putback from Jillian Archer.
St. John's just so good crashing the boards.
25 to go in the quarter. Griffin cut off. Excuse me, that was Lopez Seneschal cut off. Griffin missed the 3. 18 to shoot. Everett wisely points at the clock, slows her team down, sets up the final possession for St. John's. 5 seconds left. Everett will get the bucket to go.
Aubrey Griffin tripped and fell. It was an awkward fall. Watch Aubrey Griffin.
Oof.
Oh, and then she got hit in the face. Momentum clearly in St. John's favor right now.
Third quarter will expire with the visitors having a 3-point lead. UConn opened this period on an 11-0 run. 4 times this year, UConn has been out-rebounded in a total game, and 2 of those 4 have been 2 of their 4 losses. Notre Dame, South Carolina. They're also out-rebounded by Tennessee in the Creighton game just last week. Here's Everett. Over Edwards, well short. Edwards might have blocked that. Ball on the floor, bodies will pile up. That'll be UConn basketball on the alternating possession arrow. So if you're just joining us, maybe you noticed the social media thing and said, hey, got a close one here. UConn opened the third quarter on an 11-0 run. Through the hands of Aaliyah Edwards, out of bounds, off UConn. 10 turnovers on the ball game for UConn. Edwards is on the floor, slow to pick herself back up, got knocked down in traffic. Bailey from outside, Kadaja Bailey.
Huge 3 for Bailey to put them up 6.
UConn looking for a response on the offensive end. Edwards will drive, draw contact, can't make the shot go. These could be 2 big ones here for the Huskies. Both of them there for Leah Edwards. So the first points of this fourth quarter for UConn come from the free throw stripe, and it's a 4-point St. John's lead. Everett into Peoples, blocked by DeBerry. Right back to Peoples. She finds Patterson, who gets the bucket.
Tough shot by Patterson with DeBerry's hands in her face.
Danielle Patterson, 16 points. Her season high is 17. There is Lopez Seneschal. No, rebound right to Aaliyah Edwards, who puts it up and in.
And it's not going to be easy. You're not, UConn is, you're not always going to make the open shot.
Everett runs right into DeBerry. A call, no foul. They'll find a way to slip the ball into Patterson, and they'll get a bucket.
What a great pass by Everett. Not a lot of movement on offense here. This has been the Achilles heel all season long.
Lopez Seneschal drives hard to the bucket.
Always comes up with a big play when her team needs it.
15 for Lou. Under 5 to go, fourth quarter here in Hartford. Drake will drive and somehow get a bucket.
You know what, that was Nika Mule's fault for going too hard at that.
Edwards steps under, loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover.
We've seen this over the course of the last month where Aaliyah Edwards just loses the ball. It happened a lot at Marquette.
Almost got a hand on that one. She's got 9 rebounds to go with it. Here's Drake, now guarded by Juhas. 8 to shoot. Everett. Tries to drive, pushes away from Edwards. Shot is short as she was falling away. Ducharme with the rebound.
Nice rebound by Ducharme.
Lopez Seneschal underneath to Edwards. She'll fight through the contact and get the bucket.
Every defensive possession is huge for UConn.
Peoples trying to work in double team, gets underneath to Patterson. She'll draw a foul on Edwards.
St. John's so good at making the extra pass.
I dare say if you ask Joe Tartamella, he might call this Danielle Patterson's best game of the season. 18 points already in this one, now 19 with that free throw. No turnovers. Both ends there at a crucial spot on the game clock for Patterson.
2 huge free throws for Patterson.
6-point Red Storm lead. Lopez Seneschal for 3, cuts it in half.
She is unbelievable.
Everett drives, throws up a prayer that misses everything. Ducharme has the ball. I think Joe Tartamella would probably like his team to have that shot back. Juhas gets run into, and that'll be a foul on Everett. Juhas holding her chin. That is the 4th on Jayla Everett. So the review has been completed, and I believe the call is just a common foul. No upgrade on that one.
Yep, just a common foul. And probably helped UConn more than St. John's.
Extra timeout, right?
Yeah, because Dorka Juhas was grabbing at her chin.
Big free throws here for Juhas.
Yeah, it looked short the minute it left her hand.
First made free throw of the night for Juhas, 1 of 4 from the line. 10 points now, 7 rebounds for Dorka, and a 2-point deficit for UConn.
Crowd getting into it.
Ball touches the end line. Meadow Overstreet's looking for some help with the call. It rattled around off a couple of people. They're going to call it. Wait a minute. Eric Gruden pointed toward UConn's basketball, but Meadow Overstreet pointed toward St. John's basketball, and I think they're going to go have a look at it as we're inside of 2 minutes to go. Whew.
The ball almost stopped dead.
I'd like to see that one more time and see if it touched right
so
there.
It hit.
That's off
Archer's,
Everett.
Yeah, Everett's foot.
Yep, that's going to be UConn basketball. And the fans at XL on their feet trying to help the home team over the hump and into the lead.
I think this is the most important possession of the game.
Ducharme floats it over everything, right into the hands of Everett. I don't know if she was anticipating contact that never came, but either way.
That would have been that would have continued the momentum of the overturned call.
So UConn fans hoping their team gets a stop here.
Great D by Edwards.
10 to shoot. Here's Bailey. 5 seconds to shoot. Bailey runs into Uhas, but they're going to call a foul on the floor on Aaliyah Edwards. Only 1 foul in the quarter, so no shots on that. But the Red Storm had a 20-second shot clock to work and try and burn a little more time off the game clock.
Yeah, big defensive possession here for UConn. Aaliyah Edwards, quite like she did against Segrist, doing a good job keeping the ball out of Bailey's hands.
Here's Everett driving on Uhas. Stops, pulls up, got it. Jayla Everett. Timeout, UConn. Jayla Everett, the 5th-year senior from St. Louis, the transfer from Pitt. Coming up big tonight in Hartford.
What a play. I mean, that cannot be guarded.
Credit the St. John's offense there. They got the switch they wanted. And Everett knew if she kept going, she was going to get that block. And her teammates looking to see if they can close out UConn here. Here's Ducharme driving, high glass, no. Uhas fighting for the rebound, will lose it to Everett. Now the Huskies need to foul. And finally it'll be Ducharme who commits the foul to stop the clock with 37.5 to go. And if you can't get a 5-second call or steal the inbounds pass, you got to foul right away, right?
Yep.
Edwards is trying to foul Reed and took her second effort. So Archer will come back into the ball game and Patterson will go to the bench. And Mimi Reed will shoot free throws as that was UConn's 5th foul.
She's a 77% free throw shooter on the season.
Pressure shots here though.
Yeah, this is different. Need 1 of 2.
Got 1.
Terrific basketball here.
Aaliyah Edwards to inbound the ball. Got it to Uhas. She'll drive and get 2. 31.4 to go. Timeout called by Joe Tartamella.
And UConn got lucky because Raven Peoples was wide open on the backside.
Mule Edwards, Lopez Seneschal, Uhas, and Griffin, the 5 on the floor for UConn. They get the ball to Bailey, and Lopez Seneschal will foul her quickly. That'll be Lou's first. Made her 84th start tonight, and a couple of big free throws here for her. 4-point lead. 2 for 2 coolly for Bailey, and a timeout called by Gino. Uhas will drive. Put it up, get the bucket, no foul. And about 3 of them will reach in there to try and foul Bailey. Let's see who they call it on. Gonna call it on Lou. And credit the free throw shooting for the Red Storm as a team nervously watching.
They are feeling it. They lost by almost 30 early in the year. Love the toughness of Bailey to knock that in.
Missed that one, 4-point lead. 20 seconds to go. Edwards looking for a 3-point shooter. Ducharme will put it up, miss wide right. Lopez Seneschal gets the ball, tried to kick it out to Edwards, threw it away. St. John's has it inside of 10 seconds, and Bailey will get fouled by Ducharme and go back to the free throw stripe.
They're feeling it now.
Toes the line again. Missed that one. One of 2 there. No timeout for UConn to advance the ball. 2-possession game, only 7, now 6 seconds to go. Uhas for 3. No. And that's going to do it. For the first time since February 18th, 2012, St. John's has beaten UConn. Last time it was in stores. Tonight it's in Hartford. The Red Storm with a 69-64 win. What a huge victory for Joe Tartamella and his St. John's program.